Hello and welcome to Runkle of the Bailey. My name is Ian Runkle. I'm a Canadian criminal defense and firearms lawyer. So a video has been floating around the internet about Edmonton, Alberta, which unfortunately doesn't paint us in a great light. It shows a couple of people being real jerks to a McDonald's cashier. Now, a lot of people have commented on this, and a lot of people have been sort of critical specifically of Edmonton, saying, hey, Edmontonians must be jerks. And I don't think that's what's going on in this video. I'm going to talk about this video here and break it down. Now, the people in it are definitely being hostile jerks, but I think there's a reason for it that isn't being addressed in most of the commentary, and which maybe I'm better at spotting because I'm a criminal defense lawyer. So we're going to watch this one. First, a caveat. These are my thoughts as to what's going on, my sort of reaction to it. I don't know for certain. It could be that they're just jerks. That's a possibility. But I think I see criminal activity happening here, and so I'm going to talk about the indicators of that. I'm also going to note here, this video was originally filmed in a vertical format, which kind of sucks when you then convert it to a horizontal format. I've enlarged it as much as I can without losing too many of the critical details of what's going on, but that's the best I can do. So you're going to see a small little clip of it. I'll link the original video below so you can check that out, but yeah, we're going to watch it, and I'm going to comment about things we see as we go.
If you're refunding my money, you have to give me cash.
Oh my God, you guys pay with debit, right? You guys pay with a debit, right?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so right away I am skeptical here, because what we see is paid with a card wants money in cash, and he says it doesn't matter. He says it matters. One of the problems that often comes up if you have a stolen card or a card you found but now want to use fraudulently is, how do you convert that money to cash? Because people often want to do that for various reasons. One, cash can't later be reversed by the bank. The bank can't cancel the cash later if they discover issues. And second, your drug dealer probably won't accept a tap. So cards now with the tap feature, people can use them fraudulently without too much effort. You don't need to know a PIN to tap the card, that kind of thing. But this can be a problem. So this is one of the reasons why the policy is basically, if you pay for something with a card, you get the refund on the card in the same way that you got it, is to reduce fraudulent transactions. So once you see that, if you're a cashier anywhere, you should already be suspicious. And as a viewer, like, I am suspicious of these people right now. So let's see what's going on. And they've got their cameras out. They're supposedly video recording this. Let's watch.
It doesn't matter, sir.
If you're telling me,
it doesn't matter, sir.
If you're telling me you're not giving me my food, I want my money back.
I didn't say that. I'm not giving you your food. I just request you guys to fresh food, right?
Okay, so he's saying, if you're saying I'm not getting my food, I want my money back. But she says, I wasn't telling you that. I just have to make it fresh. I note that it appears to be dark out right now, just from the background. So it seems like it's night. Maybe it's early morning. I don't know. But often they don't have huge amounts of food. And somebody who's doing this, if it's part of a refund scam, they're probably ordering a lot of food. There's two reasons for that. One, it gets you to your refund scam if they don't have the food on hand. But two, if you're ordering a lot of food, it gets you higher numbers, more cash in hand. So, but they're saying we don't have the food ready to go, so you're going to have to wait a few minutes. Everybody who goes to drive-thrus is aware that this is a thing that happens sometimes and should be ready to deal with it. It's hard to believe that that's not something that this guy would have been expecting. So,
I'm fresh.
I don't want to park.
Celebrity McDonald's. This is Edmonton,
I'm not,
Alberta, girl. Okay?
I'm not
You're
parking.
In Edmonton. Where are you from?
Parking my car.
Where are you from?
English.
Where are you from?
Get a career.
Seriously?
Do something for your life.
Seriously?
You're so sad. It's
Seriously? Seriously?
Now, anyways, grab us some food.
Okay, I was so nice to you guys. Why are you using that word for me?
I don't even know why you're talking to the passenger of my vehicle when I ordered the food at the window, and I'm telling you that I don't want to park in reserve stall number 2.
And they are using.
So you might be wondering, if they're running a scam, wouldn't it be better to be friendly and cheerful and polite and all of that? Well, sort of. If you're being really hostile, then maybe this person just wants to violate the policies in order to get rid of you. So that can be a tactic there. The other thing is, if, and again, I don't know these people, I don't know what's going on, but if there's drug issues at play, like if they're trying to get cash for drugs, that can make people upset. It can make people angry and frustrated if it's not going that well. So, I mean, he's sort of being calm, but a jerk about being like in a calm way kind of thing. His passenger is freaking out a bit more. Now, I'll note she's, saying get a career. The internet has tracked these people down. I'm not going to post links to who they are. I'm not going to do any of that. And don't try to track these people down. But I understand she has been fired from her job, the female passenger. That's what the internet is reporting. All right, carrying on.
I've worked for me like single time. You guys listen to her.
You're telling me that you want me to park. You're telling me that you want me to park. You're telling me that you want me to park because you're on a timer to make your time good at McDonald's.
Of course.
I don't care. I don't care about your time at McDonald's or how long it takes to make my food or about your timing. I ordered food. I want my food. If you're not giving my food, give me my money back.
Of course. I'm giving money back. You guys tap your card.
I lost.
You guys tap your card.
I lost my debit card. I'm sorry. I can't find
My
it.
God.
Okay, let's talk about this. He's saying that he can't tap to get his money back here because he lost his debit card. Really? In the last 5 minutes? And that doesn't bother you? Like you're not looking for it? Because I'd be worried that if I lost my debit card and I couldn't find it, I'd be worried that I might have dropped it out the window or something here. I'd be pretty concerned. I don't believe he's lost his debit card. I think he's got it right on hand. He just doesn't want the money to go back onto the card because that doesn't solve his problems here. So let's keep going.
The lady just tapped on her phone.
I know,
so
but I lost it. I can't find it. I'm sorry.
Okay, so now the cashier's saying she used her phone to tap, which again, I don't know if it's her phone or not. I don't know what but like this guy's saying I can't find it. We can see it. It's in frame. Like it's right there, dude. Just turn around. I mean, he's really keen that he gets his refund back, in cash, whereas most people who are using a legitimate card don't care, right? Oh, I get my money back? Cool. I got my money there.
Back, sweetie. I'm
not giving cash, girl.
We're not moving. We have you all on camera. You're so disrespectful.
I have a camera too. Whatever you guys said, F word for me.
It's going to be a big lawsuit tomorrow. Like, I'm telling you right now, I'm phoning my lawyer. Like, you and McDonald's is getting sued big time.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
Now, I'm not this guy's lawyer. But as a lawyer, I can tell you this is not going to be a big lawsuit tomorrow. McDonald's is not getting sued big time. And if he does call his lawyer will politely explain all of that, followed by hanging up the phone and having a really good laugh. So, I mean, let's say he never gets his food, and the most he could really recover would be the money he spent. This is not, this threat here is again pressure to get people to violate the policies to get the, to get the cash. So let's keep going.
100%.
Did I say something wrong to you guys?
Your whole family will go back
No. Nothing to do with me. I don't even know why you're talking to my passenger,
And
but
do you know
anyways.
where my family lives? Seriously?
Bro, shut up. You're having a meltdown. Work. You're here to get paid to get work. Get off the phone and work. Why are you
I do work.
What are you doing? You
But
don't
look
work.
at you guys. You guys don't listen to me at all.
And she is doing work, and she's actually doing a great job because, she seems to be deflecting what looks to me to be a scam. And I hope McDonald's, if they figure out who this employee is, recognizes that she's actually doing a great job here. She's handling things just perfectly well. So, and the PR, you might be saying, oh, well, is this going to be bad PR? So far, the PR has been terrible for the people in this vehicle, and everybody has been in support of this cashier. So, hopefully McDonald's recognizes that if this comes to their attention, that everyone is sympathetic to the employee.
If you need the money back, I said you guys money, you tap your card to get your money back.
Don't worry, I got 50,000
Right?
followers on Instagram. I'm going to post this video. You're like,
I don't care.
So people have actually, as I mentioned, tracked this guy down. He says he's got 50,000 followers on Instagram. Well, I have 250,000 on YouTube, so I feel like this is maybe not the best for you here. YEG Wave, who's got, I don't know how many posted this on their page. I'm going to link their, the original video so you can check that out. But people tracked him down. Again, I'm not linking to him, but apparently he's got 59 followers on Instagram. So not 50,000, 59. Again, this is one of those threats to be like, oh my God, I got to comply. I got to go along with this to get what they want. That's how a lot of these scams work. They'll try to put pressure on you. They'll try to put a sense of immediacy or urgency on complying with them to get you to stop thinking about the issues. So
you're like, this is going, I won't get my cash then. I want my cash.
You didn't pay cash. You paid with the debit.
It wasn't-
Manager, you're a loser.
It wasn't my debit card. I don't have the debit card.
Oh, it wasn't your debit card? You don't have the debit card? Well, then that's a fantastic reason not to give you a refund in cash. Like, sorry.
How do you pay, sir?
I tapped on the phone.
Yeah, you can tap on
I don't have the phone. I'm sorry.
That's the lady phone, right? You can tap it
She doesn't want to tap her phone. She wants the money.
She doesn't want to tap her phone. Well, tough. That's what's required to get the refund. So, you don't want the refund, you don't get the refund. Cool. Moving on.
Wow, seriously, you guys.
You can't rip me off for my money. Like, that's theft.
I
can
didn't
phone
say
the police.
that. I said
I can phone the police and have you charged
you
with
can
theft.
call.
I can guarantee you the police are not going to charge this woman with theft. They're most likely to say, hey, this is a civil dispute. You can sue. But if the police officers who were responding to this were particularly savvy and on the ball, they might say, hey, let's start an investigation as to whether or not this is a fraud. She's not going to be charged with theft, and this guy's threat to call the police is an entirely empty threat. But you see how he's rolling through threats here? He's tried one, didn't work. Trying another threat, not working. Trying a third threat, yeah.
You can call, sir.
I will. I will. I will
I'll
call the
right now.
police.
So now she says she's going to call the police, and that's where our video ends. So, as I mentioned, my suspicion here, and I don't know. Like, I don't know these people. I wasn't there in the car. This is my suspicion, as opposed to sort of definite knowledge. But there's several indicators that suggest to me that this is a fraud happening, rather than that this is just somebody who is, upset. This is not the usual experience here in Edmonton, Alberta, and there's been a lot of commenters who are like, oh yeah, it's Edmonton, it's a bunch of rednecks, they're all jerks. No, the criminals are jerks, and I think that's what's going on here, is that, people who are actively trying to commit a crime against you might be jerks, but this is not reflective of the city, it's not reflective of the people. And all of the commenters online who are missing out what is happening here, or what appears to be happening here, really are kind of... There's a lot of people who seem to be playing into regional prejudices rather than thinking about what this is actually meaning. And I can tell you, fraudsters and this kind of thing exists all across Canada, exists all across the US. You can find videos of people doing short change scams. You can find videos of, people going into pawn shops to play various sorts of scams. And this kind of hostility is entirely consistent with that. So that's my guess on this one. And yeah, we'll see how this shakes out. But thank you for watching. This is kind of a quick and dirty video because I've seen a few comments on it, and frankly, they made me a little bit mad. But, so those are my thoughts. I want to thank my Patreon supporters at the $50 level, CCFR, Canada's National Firearms Association, the Canadian Shooting Sports Association, and Purple Dragonair. And at the $20 level, Lindsay Metcalf, Larry Kalniak, Kyle Fox, Drunk All of the Baileys, Cameron Johnson, Andrew Elsich, Vicky, and Dorky Dane. Thank you as well to my $10 supporters who will be in the crawl immediately following. Thank you for watching. Hope this has armed you with knowledge. See you next time.